Welcome back. Let us continue with the properties of bases. What is the basic property of base? It is bitter in taste. Second, it turns red litmus into blue. It feels soapy in nature. When you touch the soap, how do you feel that? So like that only, if you put the base on the tip of your fingers and if you rub it like this, you will feel the soapy structure of it. Then bases also conduct the electricity. It means they are electrolyte. Acids also conduct electricity. Why these both acid and bases conducting electricity? Because they are producing the ions. Is it clear? Same thing about the base also we are going to study, that when base reacts with some metals to form hydrogen gas. In acid also we studied this thing. Now this is the one base, strongest base, sodium hydroxide with the zinc metal, and this zinc metal when react with the sodium hydroxide, we are getting sodium zincate. This is the symbol, triangle symbol, note that it is heat. Triangle symbol, note that heat. We are not writing in a spelling during the chemical equation. We are putting the triangle. It shows that the reaction goes through the heating. Then when the sodium hydroxide reacts with the zinc metal, it gives sodium zincate or salt, that is sodium zincate, and producing the hydrogen gas. Can you remember the one thing, during the acid when reacting with the metal, they are giving the hydrogen, producing the hydrogen gas. We performed one activity there on blackboard. The pop sound of hydrogen gas was there. What we did, we put the zinc granules in a beaker and then pour the sodium hydroxide in it. And after that some time, what does it happen? It starts boiling and just passing the hydrogen gas, producing the hydrogen gas. In the one beaker, there is a soap solution, okay? From that soap solution, one tube is going through that. Do you remember this experiment? I drawn the figure on the blackboard also that time. So that from that tube, the gas is passing, and what does it happen? Due to that soap solution, the gas carries the soap, so that bubbles comes out, and that bubbles are having the hydrogen gas. Same thing is happening with this only. If you want to clarify about this reaction, you have to do the same experiment with these, but only the base is changed here. There was acid and here is base. So what does it happen when the bubble comes up? That bubble is containing the hydrogen, and when we are taking the candle near that bubble, it sounds like pop sound. It means that there is a presence of hydrogen gas. Do you remember this thing? The next property is that base react with acid to form salt and water. About acid also we studied this. Acid reacts with base to form salt and water. So base react with acids. It means they are producing salt and water. This reaction is known as neutralization reaction. And in this reaction also, sodium hydroxide when reacting with the sulfuric acid, they are producing sodium sulfate as a salt and water molecule. See, the reaction is completely balanced. 2 sodium is there, 2 hydrogen is there. Now 2 sodium, sulfate is like this, sulfate already given. Then 2 molecules of oxygen and 2 molecules of hydrogen, already it is there. And here are 2 hydrogen. 2 hydrogen and 2 hydrogen, how many number are there? 4 it is. So 2 multiplied by 2, it becomes 4, and 2 oxygens are there in a liquid form we are getting. Is it clear? So this is the balanced reaction, which shows that when the bases reacts with the acids to form salt and water. See, when does the real neutralization reaction takes place? When hydrogen ion and hydroxide ions are combining and they are forming the water molecule. See, H plus OH minus, it gives H2O. Clear? When the hydrogen ion and hydronium ion are going to combine together, it means that this is the real neutralization takes place when they are giving the water molecule. Is it clear? Now, there is another one property, that non-metal oxides are also reacting with the bases. Non-metal oxides are also reacting with the bases. These non-metal oxides are acidic in nature. So when they are reacting with the bases, they are producing the calcium carbonate and water. They are also producing the salt and water. This is calcium hydroxide. when reacting with the CO2 gas, okay, when reacting with the CO2 gas, they are producing calcium hydroxide and water. These are the some of the properties which are much more similar as per the acid properties. Some differences are there little bit, okay, but keep in your mind that not all the bases are reacting with the metals. Not all the bases are reacting with the metals. There are some metals only reacting with the bases. Is it clear? Not all the metals are reacting with the bases. There are some metals only reacting with the bases. Do you study that? What are the uses of the bases are there? Sodium hydroxide. It is used to prepare the soap or some kind of synthetic fibers like a rayon. Calcium hydroxide is also useful there. Then magnesium hydroxide we are using as antacids. Then there is caustic soda, baking soda is there, sodium carbonate, sodium bicarbonate. All these are having multiple uses. So along with it, we completed the properties of bases. You write down all the bases properties, explain it properly, and here the reaction which I wrote it, base reacts with some metals to form hydrogen gas. So no need to draw that figure again, only you explain the step of that experiment. In your reference book it is given that from that page you continue the steps. So you only explain the step for this reaction, how the experiment takes place. No need to draw the figure again. Along with it you wind up. We will see you in a next topic.